Hey guys, Jess here with Key Tarot. I'm going to do a real quick general reading. This is not zodiac sign specific. It might be your story, it might not be. Let's just say a quick blessing. All right. Holy Spirit, thank you so much for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. All right. Alrighty, what do we have for you guys today? I hope you're doing well. All right, I got the Star card out. That's the card of Aquarius, but this is the card of somebody who is following their hopes and dreams. This is an energy of, could be famous. This is somebody who could be, I don't know, reaping some rewards for some hard work and some kind of talent that is unique to them. I have the Hanged Man on top of that. That's the card Pisces. We have two majors out already for whoever you are, which tells me that whatever this is, if this is your reading, this will be a significant time in your life where you're experiencing some heavy shifts in a lot of areas. Hold on. All right, I have the Five of Pentacles, which is somebody who's felt some kind of a loss recently. This is somebody who may have suffered a little bit financially, a financial hit. This could be someone who's been separated from someone that they loved, something like that. And I have the Five of Cups in the reverse, and I have the King of Swords in the upright. This Five of Cups in the reverse is someone who is very tired of doing the same thing day in and day out. And I feel like you've waited for a while, whoever you are. You could be this King of Swords, which is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You've got Aquarius out here twice. If this is you, you've waited a long time to kind of follow your hopes, to follow your dreams. You could have been worried about what it would do to you financially, but there comes this point where you're just like, I just don't want to do it the same way any longer. I'm tired of everything that I have been doing. It's somebody who's, well, I'm going to read a little bit more into it, but this is somebody who now all of a sudden understands what they need to do. They understand what the choice that they want to make in a situation. And it feels like it's very much, I hate to sound hokey, but kind of like destiny driven in a way. Like this person is meant to do other things than what it is that they're doing, and that's why they're uncomfortable all of a sudden. That's why they're like, this isn't working for me. It hasn't been working for me for so long. I feel like I need to make a change. The change is here. Let's get a couple more cards out. Now I have the King of Pentacles on top of that. That's good. This is somebody who, I should say, don't worry much about any kind of financial loss that you could be experiencing because of this change, whatever it is. Because this King of Pentacles energy is someone who it's an energy of financial stability. It's somebody, it's interesting, we've got two kings on here. Now I've got the Five of Swords right here. It almost feels like you have to leave some kind of partnership. Could be at work, could be, I don't know. It's interesting that we have these two kings on the deck right next to each other. King of Pentacles, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This King of Swords is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. King of Pentacles is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, sorry. This is, we could be having conflict between these two because this Five of Swords is kind of a brutal, it can be a battle of words, or it can be kind of a win at all costs kind of attitude. Somebody who's sort of a right fighter, if you will. Yeah. And I don't know if we have conflict. It can be conflict, it can be gossip, that kind of energy. But it almost feels like that's kind of coming between these two, right? This is somebody who's like, it causes, there's some kind of conflict, and other people are like, well, what just happened there, right? Oh. I saw like an office workplace setting. Oh no. Okay. Let me get a couple more out of this deck. Strength comes out, and I've got the Death card. Man, you got a lot of major arcana and court cards on this. You know that? So the Strength card is somebody who's being asked to be strong in this situation, and it feels like you kind of need to be brave. It feels like maybe this is what's pushing you out, kind of to follow some dream of yours. Maybe you've always dreamed of starting your own business. Maybe you've always dreamed of moving across the country, across the globe, something like that. And all of a sudden, you've kind of been shown the same thing day in and day out for a while. And I think whatever it is, you haven't been experiencing the financial gain that you need to. And it almost feels like you have to, you certainly haven't been feeling good emotionally about this situation for a while. It's like there hasn't been any emotional or financial compensation for a while. And so you've really thought long and hard about it. Like, what do I want to do? How long do I want to stay in this? And all of a sudden we're having some kind of clarity. And it feels almost like you're butting heads with somebody about this. And with this Strength card, this is the card of Leo, and we've got the Death card here. It's almost like a literal meaning of asking someone to be strong within this ending. Yeah. All right, so the Death card is the card of Scorpio, and that is like, it's an end of something that's kind of major in your life, but it's only so that you can begin something that belongs to you, something that is part of you, something that is unique to you and what you need to do with your life. Does that make sense? All right, good. Okay, and this Strength card obviously is someone who, you know, you may need to lean on your friends or something for support in this time, and also to remind you that sometimes life is difficult, and that is when we're asked to be strong, right? If it's easy all the time, there's nothing to be strong about. And it feels like this may just be one of those times where you have to kind of pony up with the goods to get through it. All right, let me clarify with another deck. I kind of want to get, no, I don't want to deal with it. Let's just use this vice versa deck. That will be good. Have the Moon. Oh, sweet. And that goes, you have got so many majors on here. So the Moon is the card of Cancer, but it goes right on top of the Star card. This is something like you have always had this kind of inner knowing about this situation. Like you've always known that you were meant for something greater, meant for something deeper, meant for something more than what it is that you're spending your time doing right now, who it is you're spending your time with right now. If this is your reading, you'll know there's always been this feeling of like, I feel like I'm just supposed to be somewhere else. I'm supposed to be on some other path or some other track. And it feels like it's kind of this underlying issue. You could be having dreams about this situation. It feels like all of a sudden things are starting to bubble up to the surface as well. Things that have always been troubling you about this situation in the past have been like all of a sudden starting to trigger you to take action towards removing yourself from this situation. And it feels like they're all kind of stacking up here. This is the High Priestess right here on the bottom of the deck, and this is somebody who has had an inner knowing about this situation for a long time, and you've known that you needed to get out of this situation for a while, but you've kind of been turning your back on that for a while, just kind of brushing it aside, brushing it under the rug, because you didn't want to have to deal with the transition or the change here. It was going to be kind of a headache, maybe a hassle, maybe you were going to ruffle some feathers in some way, and so you put it on the back burner with this Hanged Man, and you waited until the right moment, you waited until the right time it was to take action. And it feels like you're getting that urge and that push to kind of to walk out whatever door this is here. Good. All right, so we got the Three of Wands here that comes out, and this is somebody who says, okay, I'm not entirely sure what the future holds, but I know that I have the ability to create something out of nothing, or something better out of something. You know, this is a master manifester. I always call the Three of Wands the minor arcana of the magician, because this is somebody who knows that what is meant for them is coming towards them. It's very similar to this Star card, really. This is somebody who recognizes that they may not have it all together right now, but they're really focused and they're really driven. And I saw, while I was shuffling, I saw the Hermit card in there, which is somebody who needs to kind of ask for assistance from a higher power with this. Like maybe spend some time in however you do your business, but like spend some time in some meditation or some prayer and kind of ask for, you know, that your pathway kind of be cleared here. Yeah, I like that, because on the bottom of the deck here I have the Six of Swords, and this is somebody who is about to experience a real successful time in their life, a real victory. Alrighty, anything else you want to say about this? I have some fast moving direct communication here that's coming, that's going to make you feel really good about this situation. I don't know if you've already started the ball rolling for kind of removing yourself from this one situation and propelling yourself into another, but it feels like things are about to start shifting rapidly, and it almost feels like you kind of take the bull by the horns and just start setting up your goals for yourself, and it feels really positive. Now this situation here, really, that is so interesting. So I was wondering what this Five of Swords was right here, and the Strength card came out again. So that's important for you to remember. This is the card of Leo, but when you guys have duplicates that come out, especially right one next to each other, they tend to be important energies for you, and also really good reminders as to how intelligent you are and how much of a manifester you are in your own life, and able to create the world that you want to see around yourself. Even when you don't see it yet, you know it's there. And this is a reminder for you to be strong whenever you have to stand up to someone who may try to bully you back into position, if that makes sense, or try to keep you by exercising some kind of authority that just doesn't resonate with you any longer. Yeah, all right. Is there anything else you want to say about this before I cut you loose? I got the Five of Swords again. Okay, now we're just getting out repeat cards. And so that just tells me that this would be an opportunity for you to not be the person who has to win at all costs, and simply let this person go. It's okay to just walk away from the argument. It's okay for you to say, okay, then you go ahead and you keep it, and I'll just be fine on my own. I think this was a really healthy reading for you if this was for you. It looks so good. It looks like a lot of positivity that's coming your way. It's just this little bump in the road you got to get over first. All right. Thanks for letting me read for you. I'll see you guys soon.